What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pete's Basement. We got Penny and Ramon sitting in. We got a great list of books for you to review. This was a really fun week.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have the winner of the Alan Robert Killogy contest. I have my Frank Vincent shirt on from Alan Robert, a little gift. This week we're going to review, in honor of Halloween, Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven and the Red Death, coupled together by Richard Corbin. Green Lantern Annual number 2, that's the conclusion of Light War, or Lights Out, I think the title was. Something, whatever. Something with light.
Yeah.
Sandman Overture 1, Neil Gaiman's back. TMNT, I think the number was 27, and we got Microvillains, Bebop, and Rocksteady. Bushido 5 came out this week, included that story. We got Punisher, Trial of the Punisher, issue 2. Superior Spider-Man 20. We got Superior Spider-Man Team Up Special number 1. That's the conclusion of that story arc that involved Uncanny X-Men Special and Indestructible Hulk Special. Battle of the Atom issue 2. That concludes that long-ass storyline. And we got Cataclysm .1. Ultimate Cataclysm. Coming of Galactus. So I think Book of the Week, Bushido, right? Bushido issue 5. No?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. It's a random cup of something that got killed. You noticed the dents in the sword, though,
Yes,
right?
I did.
That means it's been hit with other swords.
Yeah. You scare me.
I should sometimes. But I like you, though. Remember, you're my second favorite Puerto Rican. My buddy Chico, man. I know him all my life.
Okay.
Big shout out to Cheeks. Bushido number 5, you got samurais fighting vampires. I mean, how much more out of this do you really need?
Oh, we get more, but
there is more. Can we spoil that for them? Like
we
the whole ending of this. I mean, it's fucking. If you needed to get more epic than just samurais versus vampires with amazing painted art, the end basically. This guy Kishiro, however you say his name, his brother is a vampire now, as of I think issue 3, when he was kind of twisted and manipulated by that vampire bitch Raven who killed his father.
Yeah.
And he was turned by this Dracula-looking dude who's not really Dracula. They don't really... Did they name him? I don't even remember.
No, he's not Dracula.
I know he's not Dracula. They give him just some like random name.
Just a random vamp.
But they basically want to take over the island of Nippon, Japan, as their home. They're just like, we like it here. We need a place to stay, so we don't have to roam all over the place. He almost has a noble cause.
Yeah, it's
like he's fighting for his people.
Yeah.
Even though his people are blood-sucking cocksuckers, you know, like they're fucking. It's like bears moving into New York City. We're like, we're gonna live here now.
Yeah, like the wandering gypsies.
Yeah, but they kill people and eat them. Sucks. No pun intended. So they tell the shogun, like, look, you know, get out of here. We'll give you your daughter back, but we want everything else. We want your island and everything. And the shogun's like, the island's not really mine to give. Like, you're gonna have a big more of a fight. I'm just one dude on the island, you know.
Which was cool.
That was cool. Because he's not like the king or the emperor or something. He's like, I don't have that kind of authority. I just want to save my daughter. So Kishiro and his brother, who is a vampire, mind you, they just they just rally the troops and everybody starts fighting. There's just pages upon pages of blood and heads being cut in half and everything. They don't waste time in this series. This is fucking straight to the point. Again, no pun intended. Huh? What?
Nothing.
I'm rolling with him today. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
But so they defeat the vampires. They kill. It was cool because it was like the two brothers versus the head vampire. It was like a Ryu and Ken versus Bison thing. If you ever watched the original Street Fighter animated movie, please God, not the dubbed one. Please just. That's exactly how I feel about the dubbed one. Get the subtitled one. But either way, like they fucking kill this dude, and the shogun is very happy. He has his daughter back. He has his home back, and the brother who was originally in love with the shogun's daughter gets to marry her, even though he's a gaijin.
Yeah.
And the vampire brother says, I have to go, even though I helped you and I'm trying to regain my honor. I can't be here because, the hunger is driving me crazy. I'm still one of them. I'm still a demon and I have to work through that. By the way, I really like how they were calling them Oni and Akuma.
Yeah.
The vampires, which is like their Japanese technical name for demons and shit. So
somebody did their research.
Yes, they did. Or somebody's a really big Street Fighter fan, which is why I knew all of that.
Okay.
whatever leads you to research. You know, it doesn't matter how you acquire the knowledge or where you get the thirst for that knowledge, as long as you get the knowledge. I think.
You're getting too deep.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I agree.
So the dude, he tells his brother goodbye. I'm not a samurai anymore, but the way of the samurai will always be with me. And he's like, dressing up and everything. He's putting his cloak on and everything. And the brother's like, well, if you're not a samurai now, what are you? And you see him pull the fucking mask up and he jumps out the window and he's a fucking vampire ninja!
Nice.
Vampire ninja, man. Hiya, blah. What?
I didn't expect the blob part.
Shit was so good, man.
It
And
was.
a big ass splash page of him like coming down over the.
I didn't expect it. Most comic books are kind of predictable, especially after all the years we've been reading.
That's true.
But this is like, stop fucking playing. I'm looking forward to the next volume.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It always say like the end question mark. So it's like, I guess however popular this one turns out, will they make another one if they think it's gonna sell? I'll fucking buy it. Tell you right now.
Yeah.
You guys should too. Go out. It came out over the last 5 weeks, which was another good thing. You didn't have to wait in between.
Yeah.
That shit was done and done. So it should be pretty easy for you just to get a hold of.
Yeah,
Original?
I don't think it's gonna sell out in the shops.
Nah, and you should be able to, if anything, either get them on eBay or you could definitely wait for the trade. This would be a nice little collected volume to have, either in hardcover or softcover, whatever. But no matter how you get it, get Bushido. And by all means, tell us what you think of it. We'd love to hear from you. Questions at Pete'sBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete'sBasement. Follow us on Twitter for up-to-the-minute reviews. And also, guys, I want to officially enact the Pete's Basement November Pizza Appreciation Month. I started this shit on my own Instagram, and it's going to be on our Facebook, on our Twitter, and everything. I will be eating a slice of pizza every day for the next month. I don't know what you're saying, Pete. Thanksgiving's this month. What are you going to do? I am going to give thanks to pizza for existing. That's what I'm going to do. If I got to put turkey on pizza, whatever, I am having a slice of pizza in some way, shape, or form once a day this month.
I support
breakfast, lunch,
you.
or dinner. Now, I know a few of you out there expect me to have pineapple pizza at some point. I'm not going to promise it, but I'm not going to deny that it might happen. Now, before we get to the winner of the Alan Roberts Killogy contest, I want to show off a couple cool things. I picked up this Captain America variant cover for Living Legend issue 2. It's a Tales from the Crypt style variant.
I love it.
Had to buy that. Now I gotta go buy issue 1.
Oh shit!
I didn't, I borrowed Ramones. Now I gotta go buy this one. They have a variant cover to issue 1 that's like a classic Cap cover, but it's got fucking aliens on it. This book has nothing to do with aliens.
Nothing at all.
What the fuck are you thinking, Marvel? Why are there aliens on the book? You could have had a cool ass World War II style cover. From eBay, I got these 2 cool ass Guardians of the Galaxy covers. These are also based on weird sci-fi fantasy from EC. These are, this was when weird fantasy and weird science came together. Towards the end of the issue's runs, they weren't selling, so they pulled them both together.
So cool.
So this past weekend at the Chiller Con out in Parsippany, New Jersey, that was a lot of fun. It was a crazy horror convention, very old school convention feeling. I had the privilege of speaking with Frank Frazetta Jr., talking about the museum reopening in early 2014, and I picked up this biography of the great Frank Frazetta, written by his son. I got it signed. This book is fantastic if you're a fan of Frazetta, or if you're at all a fan of art, which you should be, I mean, if you're watching this show. There's some really great shots in here of like old school Brooklyn, and if I can just get to the page, for God's sakes. Check out that shot of Frank and his motorcycle.
His fucking arm.
Fucking awesome. Dude is jacked up.
Seriously.
We've got these shots of just some pictures, comics that Frank drew when he was 12 years old. He's paneling at 12! For God's sakes, the man was a genius. It's got all kinds of cool pics of his comic spreads and everything. You'll recognize this cover as those Guardians of the Galaxy covers that they did an homage to. This was one of Frank's most famous covers, but as you can see, he did do a lot of them, especially for EC and Creepy and all those other kinds of like Golden Age books. He did regular superhero books and stuff, and of course there's the Molly Hatchet album covers. They took the Death Dealer and Conan and This Viking guy over here.
Fuck, I forgot his name.
I forgot his name too.
Something the Red, wasn't it?
Was it Eric the Red?
I don't know if it was Red.
Here's some boobs for you, Ramon.
Halo.
You can't talk about Frazetta without talking about epic fucking tits.
Yes, he did women right.
And of course, the Death Dealer painting. This is just one of, I believe, 4 or 5 that Frank has done as the man himself. This book is absolutely 100% worth your time. It's a $50 price tag. You can definitely get it for less than that on Amazon. Highly, highly recommended. And I was absolutely fortunate enough to knock a shot off my bucket list. In the wake of meeting Hulk Hogan, which I guess most of you guys saw the picture on Facebook, I managed to meet and shake hands with Weird Al Yankovic. Just an 80s kid's dream come true. I bought his autobiography and he signed it for me. I got to take a picture with Al. He's a really awesome fucking guy. He's, he's very much Weird Al. Like he acts like Weird Al. He carries himself like Weird Al. He's got those movements like Weird Al, like you would expect. He's an absolutely great dude. And if you do have the opportunity, this was his first convention signing. With any luck, that means that he will be appearing at more conventions in the future, because I can only imagine this was a raving success for him. Yeah. I was online to get into the place, and there were at least 3 other groups of people talking about meeting Weird Al. So, Al, if you're watching, which, wow, if you are, it was great to meet you, and hope to see you again, maybe at New York Comic-Con. So, without further ado, let's go to Rafflecopter for the winner of our Alan Robert Killogy signed contest.
Nice.
The question was, who was Frank Vincent in a band with, and what instrument did Frank play? And the winner is Ian Wells, or Ian Wells, depending on how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, but
Ian.
Feel free to let us know.
It's Ian.
It's probably Ian.
No, it's Ian.
The correct answer, which Ian had, Frank used to play the drums in a band with Joe Pesci.
It's so crazy.
Joe fucking Pesci.
It's awesome.
So, Ian, send us your address, and we'll get your books out to you sometime over the course of, please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery, which is really just enough time for Pete to get his lazy ass over to the post office. That's pretty much it. Guys, make sure you tune into the audio show for the rest of the books that we're going to review this week. Subscribe to the Haul so we can see what myself, Ramon, Steve, Penny, what we're all picking up this week. So just in case we miss a book, you want to tell us, like, hey, go get this, or, you want to see what we're most likely reviewing on the show, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and the YouTube Extras account as well. And we'll see you guys next week. Gonna have to talk about Bushido, because fucking samurai vampires, bro. Hey, hit the glass. Want to try that again?
Sure.
All right.
I think we'll leave it where it is.